Hey guys, welcome back inside the State Champs Sports Network studio. What time is it? Time for another State Champs Scout Show. Joining me, Matt Mowry, Digital Managing Editor at StateChampsNetwork.com. I am Lauren Plant. This week we are talking volleyball, okay? So obviously, we want to give love to all the sports, and there is always recruiting talk to talk about in all of the sports. Matt's got a nice unique angle as to some of the top elite players in Michigan.
Yeah, I figured we would talk about the Miss Volleyball candidates for this year since they were just announced and where they're going to school. A lot of them, these are not recent commits because volleyball is one of those sports where a lot of the very elite players commit very, very early. For example, Brighton Celia Cullen committed to Michigan State during her freshman season. Jordan Gates, the Grand Rapids Christian setter, got her offer from Arkansas during her sophomore season and then committed. Alexa Russo, the Bloomfield Hills setter, committed to Northwestern. And Jess Merzick from Farmington Hills Mercy, who just was the MVP of the FIVB Girls Under 18 World Championships, leading the U.S. to a gold medal this past weekend, committed to Michigan when she was a freshman. And another Ann Arbor Skyline, who will be a future teammate of Merzick's, Kendall Murray from Skyline, who is following in the footsteps of her father, Veda Murray, who played safety at Michigan back when I was there. She's going to Michigan. Elizabeth Norris from Corona, not following in her sister's footsteps. Her sister Meredith was a Miss Volleyball winner. She went on to Michigan State, where her dad is a doctor in the athletic department. Elizabeth Norris is committed to North Dakota. Kiona Salesman from Bronson is committed to Ferris State. Andalyn Simpkins from Schoolcraft is committed to Western. Ashley Slater from Grand Haven committed to Wake Forest after her junior year. And Allie Weiss from Matawan, the libero, committed to Hillsdale last December. And those 10 are the Miss Volleyball candidates.
So the interesting thing is, you've been covering the sport for quite a while. Why do you think that universities come so hard at such a young age to try and get these? And how do you think, why do you think they commit at such a young age as opposed to letting maybe their career play out a little bit?
Well, I think part of it is that a lot of these offers come during club season when they see them and they're playing on a very high level with competition and with teammates and against competition of like value. So you can really see if somebody's excelling. So I think that's where, they identify some of those elite players early on. And again, a lot of this is just at the very most elite level, right, where you see these, the rest of the senior class is probably still figuring out a little bit where they're going to go. But these elite players certainly have a leg up, and I think that's a lot of it is the club season is when they get these offers, and it's when they decide. Why they decide to do it so early? If Wake Forest comes after you and you're a volleyball player and you want to go to a big time program like that, I think it's just natural for kids to latch onto something like that and see, if they figure that's where they're going to want to go.
All right, so those are your candidates for Miss Volleyball, and this is where they are going. And we'll have conversations about all the sports. I know that we'll be talking some of the other fall sports here coming up in over the next several weeks. We're also going to have some basketball here on the Scout Show as well. You can never be too early to talk about what's happening in hoops. So that's it for this week's update. Thank you so much for watching. And if you have any comments, if you have anything you'd like to bring to our attention when it comes to recruiting from any sport, we'll make sure we try and include it here on the Scout Show. You can do so by emailing us, contact us at StateChampsNetwork.com, or just simply go to social media. Maybe you're watching this video there right now, and you can just comment on there, and we'll take a look at it. So once again, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.